Good, you made it. I wasn't looking forward to dealing with this by myself. Our hollow emitters are doing their job, and the bombings should happen soon. Once that's finished, we can get started. I brought some remodulators. Once you've equipped one, we can drop the hollow shield and get moving. Daniel said this might happen. Something to do with the effect of chronoton flux on short-term memory. You gotta love temporal mechanics. Yeah, we've been sent back in time to fix a problem. It's April 4th, 2063, the day before first contact. This is the missile complex where humanity's first warp-capable vessel was launched. The Borg are the problem. They're here, and they're trying to change history in their favor. History says the Borg failed because of Picard and the crew of the Enterprise, but as of now, history's wrong. Somehow the Borg managed to pull victory from the jaws of defeat tonight. We're here to make sure that doesn't happen. Right now, we're effectively invisible inside this hollow shield. Once we're ready to move out, we'll drop it, and our personal emitters will kick in. Think of them as a sophisticated disguise kit. They'll make us look like we belong here. To the locals, we'll look like a band of 21st century humans wandering around the woods of Montana. Any other questions? Daniel said this might happen. Yeah, the Borg are the problem. Okay, the bombing should end quickly thanks to the Enterprise. We're gonna need to move fast once things stop exploding. Good, you made it. I wasn't looking forward to dealing with this. Okay, the bombing should end quickly thanks to the... Don't forget to equip a frequency remodulator. Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished off the Borg vessel.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
After all this time, they still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable. Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors. I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Picard and his people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on. Okay, my tricorder's picking up multiple subspace comm signals in the area. Some of them are Starfleet, but they're coming from inside the missile silo. Probably protecting Zephyr Cochrane. The rest of the signals are coming from the southwest. Any guesses as to the source? Got it in one. Looks like they managed to send down a few landing parties before their ship blew up. Chances are they're here to make our lives difficult. I think it's time we return the favor. Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
There are lights over there. Looks like a camp of some kind. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Need to do a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the Borg. Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work. Looks like the Borg have changed their tactics. They're avoiding Cochrane and the Enterprise crew and focusing on assimilating the locals. Makes sense. After they lost their ship, they lost their numerical advantage. No argument here. I ran a quick scan of these drones. There's several references in their onboard nav systems to a location north of here. Designation Resource Node 01. We should check this out. Whatever they're up to isn't a good thing. Alright, this area is clear. Picking up Borg signals to the north, though. Apparently, Resource Node 01 is a garbage dump. It smells wonderful. There must be something of tactical value. I'm sure they don't. Great. This place smells and it's swarming with drones. Take them down. Let's see if we can figure out what they were looking for here. Power amplifiers. Copper tubing. And lithium batteries. Oh, hell. I think I know what they're doing here, and it's not good. Fair point. I think they're trying to build a transporter. They might have lost their ship, but there's a lot of Borg still on Enterprise. If they can beam those drones down here, this situation will go from bad to worse. Complex isn't far. Let's make sure it's secure, and then work on finding and dealing with this bootleg transporter. No sign of the Borg. Run a scan, make sure Picard's team is all accounted for. Picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar and...
Enemy target.
Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on Borg drones. Say the Borg finished making their transporter. Those were assimilated Starfleet officers from Enterprise. Let's sweep the perimeter and make sure there aren't any Borg going after Cochrane.
Who is this jerk? Don't call to make a turn off my music.
Will Riker? Zephram Cochrane.
A friend of yours?
Yes.
Husband?
No.
Good. Now this, Deanna.
Deanna.
This is the good stuff. Dr. Cochrane. To the Phoenix. May she rest in peace. Okay. That wasn't so good.
Well, I think we have to tell him the truth.
If we tell the truth, the timeline...
Timeline! This is no time to argue about time. We don't have the time. What was I saying?
You're drunk.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Look, he wouldn't even talk to me unless I had a drink with him. And then it took 3 shots of something called tequila just to find out he was the one we're looking for. And I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to keep his hands off me. So don't go criticizing my counseling technique. It's a primitive culture. I'm just trying to blend in.
You're blended all right.
I already told him our cover story. He didn't believe me.
We are running out of time. Now, if we tell him the truth, do you think he'll be able to handle it?
If you're looking for my professional opinion as ship's counselor, he's nuts.
I'll be sure to note that in my log.
Okay, the perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower is our next stop. There it is, one bootleg Borg transporter. We need to take it out before this place is crawling with drones. There are 3 transporter pads. Each of them is powered by an array. I can send a feedback pulse from each array to the transporter pad it powers. It should be enough to overload and destroy the pad. Yeah, there's that. You're gonna need to keep them off me while I work, or this plan will go sideways real fast. After we're taking care of the transporter pads, we'll deal with any drones in the area. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of this temporal crisis once and for all. Cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? Right now we have a transporter to shut down. You ready to do this? Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling their transporter. Using a simple modulating cipher. All right, this one's done. Let's go. Two to go. Stay sharp. They know we're up to something. They're onto us. Security protocols just spiked, and not in a good way. Two down. That last one's gonna be a real bitch.
We have analyzed your tactics. We have adapted. We are Borg.
fractal self-replicating. Right, this will go a lot smoother if I'm not under fire. Taking fire here. Do something about that, okay? Taking fire here. Do something about that, okay? Got it. The transporter's out of commission. I think we're through the worst of it. I'm not picking up any Borg activity in the area. Nice work. Over as far as you're concerned. I'll deal with all this Borg tech lying around. It's a mess, but my nanites will make short work of it. As for you, feel free to return to the present. Take a break, have a drink. You've definitely earned it.